Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in?
Hello and welcome to my world. Actually, it's not my world, and then again, it is my world, because what you're going to see today is something very, very old. It's from back in the 90s. Actually, it's from 1992. Back then, where I was helping a guy called Sherrill Nielsen, or he changed his name for Shaun Nielsen, because she was very often mistaken for being a girl, and he didn't like that. So he called himself for Shaun Nielsen. He had relatives coming from Denmark in the old past, his grandfathers, and he lived for some years in Denmark. I met Sherrill Nielsen because my good friend Henrik Knudsen, whose they owned Memphis Mansion, brought him to Denmark. I like him very much. He was a very nice guy, and I decided I wanted to help him getting promoted in Denmark. The thing you're going to see today is a video I recorded of Sherrill in concert. He was playing near Copenhagen for a lot of Danish Elvis fans. He was sharing good memories, good anecdotes from his time with Elvis, and singing some of the songs that Elvis really enjoyed him singing, but also songs that Shaun felt was very good to him. I hope you'll bear with the quality. The quality it's only made with one video camera, but I hope you bear with and enjoy it for what it is. It's a good sharing memory from a man who was very close to Elvis on stage for many, many years. Welcome to my world.
Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Some miracles I get
Med sit rigtige navn, Sherrill,
still happen now and then.
In 1960 we did a song called It's Now or Never. And it was taken from the Italian song Solomeo. So I'd like to ask Shaun Nielsen to do the Italian version of Solomeo, and then we'll do It's Now or Never. Let's do the voice, let's do it.
Morte sole, che bellone, oh sole mio, sta in fronte in te, oh sole mio. Stein front and take, Stein front and take. When I saw you with your smile so tender, my heart was captured, my soul surrendered. I spent a lifetime waiting for the right time. Now that you're near, the time is here at last. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling, be mine tonight. Tomorrow may be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. Just like a willow, we would cry an ocean if we lost true love. devotion. Your lips excite me. Let your arms invite me. For who knows when we'll meet again, sweetheart. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow may be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. It's now or never. My love won't wait. Sing it, Jenny. Now or never. My love won't wait. It's now or never. My love won't Thank you. It's such a pleasure for me to be with you here in Copenhagen, Denmark. The last time I was in Randers, I had the privilege of meeting relatives. My grandfather was born in a little town called, is it Essex? What is it? Essex, yeah. So I feel so at home. In fact, I looked around and I said, if everybody in Denmark named Nielsen was a relative, I've got a big family. So it's a real privilege and a pleasure for me to be here with you. So glad you could be with us. Tonight I'm going to sing some songs that I have recorded. Also some songs that Elvis used to request me to sing for him. So I want you all just to kind of relax and make like you're in your living room. We're going to have fun together. A song, there was a gentleman named Roy Orbison that was one of my favorite singers as a child. Elvis also admired Roy Orbison's music. I think maybe he enjoyed my music because I reminded him of Roy Orbison. So let me do a couple of songs for you right now from an MC album I did. must be okay. I guess I'll go home, it's late. There'll be tomorrow night, but wait. What do I see? Is she walking back to me? Yeah, she's walking back to me. Your first meeting with Elvis? We had a very early morning TV show the Imperials did out of Nashville, Tennessee, and evidently Elvis stayed up all night. It came on about 5 or 6 in the morning. He stayed up all night to watch the TV show, and when he got ready to do an album called How Great Thou Art, he had Felton Jarvis, his producer, call us and ask us if we would be interested in singing with him on that album. Of course, we were excited about the chance and the prospect, so we said yes, we'd be more than happy. I'll never forget, we were at Studio B in Nashville, Tennessee. Have you been to that studio? Possibly you had. And I'll never forget the very first time I ever saw him. He was dressed in what we call a Superfly outfit that he had bought on Beale Street in Memphis. He had his hat on, the whole outfit, looked great. But he walked in the door, and I was over in the corner just kind of trying to act like wallpaper, looking very inconspicuous. And he walked through all the big wigs from New York and walked directly over to me. Stuck out his hand and said, "Hi, I'm Elvis Presley." Now this was like I didn't know, or like I needed to know. I of course knew who he was. But he said, "I want you to know I have all your records and you're one of my favorite singers." And of course, after I picked myself up off the floor, I was thrilled to know that he had such respect for my talent also. So that was my first meeting with Elvis Presley. Another Orbison tune was always one of my favorites. Just running scared, each place we go, so afraid that he might show. Yeah, running scared. in quotations. He says the things I wish I could say. Ooh, but he's had so many rehearsals. The girl, to him it's just another play. Oh, honey, but when the final act is over and you're left standing all alone, when he takes his bow and makes his exit, the girl, I'll be there to take you home. 'Cause he don't love you and never will like I love you. 'Cause if he did, he wouldn't break your heart. He don't love you like I love you. He's trying to tear us apart. He don't love you and never will like I love you. 'Cause if he did, he wouldn't break your heart. He don't love you like I love you. Sweetheart, don't you forget that. Oh, thank you. Oh, and I shall drink to Everlasting Love, a song from our MCA album. Skål, that was the first Danish word I learned. My favorite. Skål to everlasting love. Hearts go astray, leaving hurt when they go. I went away just when you needed me so. Filled with One for all the pretty ladies right here amongst us. Another Roy Orbison tune. Sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. How long must I dream? Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams the whole day through. Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams at night time too. Girl, I love you, I'm dreaming of you, but that won't do. Dream, baby, make me stop my dreaming. You can make my dreams come true. Sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. How long must I dream? Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams the whole day through. Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams and I time too. Hey, girl, I love you, I'm dreaming of you, but that won't do. Dream, baby, make me stop my dreaming. You can make my dreams come true. Sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. How long must I dream? Sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. Sweet dream, baby. What a song. Thank you. What a groove. I'll just take you all home with me and claim you as relatives. That'll be great. This next song, there's an interesting story behind. I was sitting down in the lobby at the Las Vegas Hilton in Las Vegas, just kind of doing my favorite thing, which is watching people. I love to watch people. That's the greatest entertainment, the least expensive. You just sit in a corner and watch people go by. And I was just kind of having fun doing that. And a call came down and said, Elvis would like for you to come up to the top suite. He was on the top floor. I said, okay, I'll be there just as soon as I can. So I went upstairs there at the Hilton, and he was sitting there with Linda Thompson, the girl that he was dating at the time. He said, I'd like for you to do a song for Linda when I've heard you sing. Charlie, would you get a guitar? So I was sitting there. I thought it quite unfair as far as he was getting all the benefits of my singing with Linda, but I didn't mind that much. And it was a song, he said, you know, maybe we could record it together in the future like we did Softly As I Leave You. We never got a chance, but it has always been one of my favorite and one of his favorite love songs, a tune called I Love You So Much It Hurts. I love you so much, it hurts me, darling, that's why I'm so blue. I'm so afraid to go to bed at night. I'm afraid of losing you. I love you so much, it hurts me. But there's nothing I can do. I wanna hold you, my dear, forever and ever. I love you so much, it hurts me so. It hurts me. Life would be so lonely without you. I can't bear to think about waking up without you by my side. If I live to be 100, I want you always there beside me. Such beauty, I can only be so thankful that I could have dreamed that way. Oh, sweetheart, I love you so much, it hurts me. Oh, but there's nothing I can do. I wanna hold you, my dear, forever. So much, I love you so much, it hurts me so. I was standing on the stage a short time after I joined the Elvis show. He turned and looked at me and said, come out here, I want you to sing a song with me. I was very nervous, to say the least, because I wasn't familiar with that many people being in the audience. And it was a duet we did quite frequently. Let me do it for you now. A tune called Blue Spanish Eyes. Thank you. Blue Spanish eyes, teardrops are falling from your Spanish eyes. Please wrote my very own self a few years ago. Pack your bags, I'm gonna go back in time. When I get back, maybe you won't be around. No use pretending things will never be the same. Don't leave me your number, don't wanna know his name. I don't wanna know where you're going, see who you see, and it's me that you're leaving. I don't wanna know where you're going, see who you see, and it's me that you're leaving. Listen to the people talking like they understand. What went wrong between this woman and this man? This town's too small for secrets. It's gonna get a little smaller still. I don't feel like crying, but something tells me I will. I don't wanna know where you're going, see who you see, and it's me that you're leaving. I don't wanna know where you're going, see who you see, and it's me that you're leaving. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know where you're going, see who you see, and it's me that you're leaving. I don't wanna know where you're going, see who you see, and it's me that you're leaving. I don't wanna know where you're going, see who you see, and it's me that you're leaving. Why don't you just go on? These next two songs, I'm going to share some memories with you. It brings back very happy memories of me on stage with Elvis. You'll hear him. A lot of people say, well, surely a star like this wouldn't just stop his show and bring you out in the middle of it to sing. Well, it always amazed me because I never believed it either. But here we were in Las Vegas with thousands of people, and he would just stop in the middle and say, I want to hear this, I want to hear you sing this song. Now, people find that hard to believe, so what I have brought for you on tape is Elvis himself introducing me in the middle of the show, so turn that loose. If you'll, I'll share this with you, so listen closely.
No, I'm turning this off. Okay. Turn this off. Did you turn it? We did it? Okay. That one. Bring it back. So this is the song. You'll hear these later on record. That one right there. You do it over, I warn you. We should hear what we got.
Song he requested. If I could never see you, if I could never touch you, if I could never touch your face or feel your warm embrace, I'd still remember talking, I'd still remember laughing, I'd still remember loving a lot, just touching you. Girl, I've not forgotten, 'cause everything's bringing it back. It knows so much time, you know, everything's bringing it back. Thinking in my solitude, wondering about your attitude, thinking maybe that your love is dying. There it is, I can see it in your eyes, and your look of sweet surrender, with a touch of too much sadness, 'cause I hurt you so, you know your sorrow shows, and you just can't stay, oh, but you can't let go, 'cause everything's bringing it back, you know it's just bringing it back, a familiar place, a familiar face, just brings it all back, and everything's bringing it back, that good song's bringing it back, and even after so much time, you know, everything's bringing it back, and even after so much time, you know, everything's bringing it back.
Okay, let's do Sherrill one more and then we'll put one over there, okay? One of them is a song we'll offer. This was a group called Red. They are this guy.
By special request once again. And Aubrey was her name, a not so very ordinary girl name, but who's to blame for a love that wouldn't bloom, for the hearts that never played in tune, like a lovely melody that everyone can sing. Take away the words that rhyme, it doesn't mean a thing. And Aubrey was her name. I never loved her, I loved her just the same. I loved her name. Wish that I had found a way, and the reasons that wouldn't make her stay. I have learned to lead a life apart from all the rest. If I can't have the one I want, I'll do without the rest. And how I miss the girl, and I'd go 1,000 times around the world just to say she had been mine for a day. And Aubrey was her name. I never knew her, but I loved her just the same. I loved her name. I wish that I had found a way, and the reasons that wouldn't make her stay. I have learned to lead a life apart from all the rest. If I can't have the one I want, I'll do without the rest. Just like the ones I used to know, where the tree tops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. you're so kind. I will take you home with me, every one of you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But he brought a tune to me called Sweet Affection. And heaven knows we can always use a little more of that. So a tune Elvis never got a chance to record. I know he would have loved it, a tune called Sweet Affection. Turn it loose for him. Thank you.
If you dig it, we'll share different things with you, and I'll say something. This is our next show.
It's always a pleasure to have Elvis in my show. I was dead when you found me, and oh love, go through my veins. Then you put your arms around me, and I felt my heart beating. Well, then you told me that you loved me. Yeah, my life came over there. Yeah, you kissed me. Lord mercy, you brought me back to love again. Oh, resurrection, my sweet affection. Yeah, you brought me back to love again. And now I'm dying to go home living. Yeah, I'm giving you all that I can. Yes, I'm dying to go home living. Yeah, you're the reason why your sweet love make me immortal. And heaven lies just inside your eyes. Oh, resurrection, my sweet affection. Yeah, you brought me back to love again. And I'm dying to go home living. Yeah, I'm giving you all that I can. Resurrection, my sweet affection. Yeah, you brought me back to love again. And I'm dying to go home living. Yeah, I'm giving you all the love I can. Here we go. Yeah, resurrection, my sweet affection. Yeah, you brought me back to love again. And I'm dying to go home living. Yeah, I'm giving you all the love I can. Yeah, resurrection, my sweet affection. You brought me back to love again. And I'm dying to go home living. Yeah, I'm giving you all the love I can. One more time. Yeah, resurrection, my sweet affection. Yeah, you brought me back to love again. And I'm dying to go home living. Yeah, I'm giving you all the love I can. Take it on home, girl. Back to love again. You're such a wonderful group. I was singing with a group called the Statesman Quartet in Long Beach, California, when a gentleman came to me and said, Elvis is here and would request that you sing The Impossible Dream for him. I said, well, I'd be more than happy to. I did the song, and then Charlie came out and said he wants to see you backstage. I said, I'll be more than happy to go backstage and see it. I went backstage. He said, I have something for you. He reached in, he put this around my neck and gave me a hug. And one of the happiest memories of my life. So I always do this song for him as well as for you, a tune called The Impossible Dream. To dream the impossible dream you. I do so appreciate that. Thank you. What a group you are. I want to leave. Thank you. Oh, you make me feel so good. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. You make me come back to see. I'll have to move here for people like that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. How did you start out in music business? Well, let's see. I started out singing solos in church when I was 4 years old. When I was 4 years old, and graduated to singing with groups in church and gospel groups. So it was just basically a thing of singing any place I could find to sing. So I started very, very early in my career.
With gospel?
Yeah, I was in gospel. I did gospel for 20 years before I did anything else. In fact, that was when Elvis first knew of me with a gospel group called the Imperials, back in 1964 or so.
Okay. Okay, Shaun, tell us about.
Oh well, one of the fun, not so much funny but fun, was the first time he flew. I was singing back up on the Grand Ole Opry, and speaking of country, I mean that's about as country as you can get. I had a group that we did all the backup on the Grand Ole Opry there in Nashville when they were still at the old Ryman Auditorium before they moved to the new one. We were there with Carol Cooper, who was Wilma Lee and Stoney Cooper's daughter. We did the backup with her. And we got a call from Elvis saying, how soon can you be in Las Vegas? He said, how soon do you need us? He said, well, I got a plane on the way. I said, well, we can get home and pack. I think we can meet your plane. So we got on the plane when it came to Nashville and flew to Las Vegas. We met at the airport in a chauffeur-driven mink-lined Mercedes limousine. The chauffeur had an English accent and white gloves and a whole bit. And I had never seen such treatment. I said, boy, if Mama could see me now, I said to myself. And they took us to the Hilton, and we went up to the suite, the top of the suite at the Hilton. And there sat Tom Jones, Bobby Joe Gentry, and several other people. And evidently Tom had some problems with his backup singers. And Elvis wanted to show him what a backup group was. So we sang for Tom. But Tom had some problems and with his group called the Blossom. So disappointed because we thought, well, we're going to have to all go back to Nashville. But he had drawn up a contract on a piece of toilet tissue. And he said for the sum of $100,000, would we be interested in traveling with him and singing with him, writing songs for his record company? Of course, I said, no, we wouldn't, not really. No, I'm teasing. We said, immediately we would be more than happy. And after we had signed the contract, he called his dad on the telephone and said, Dad, I finally got my own groove. So that's one of my happiest memories with him. And I wrote the words myself. It was a song about Elvis. I named it The Boy from Tupelo. But, there had been many rumors about whether he was alive or whether he was dead. It seems like every week somebody spots him at a McDonald's somewhere in the States. I don't know about over here. But there's nobody that would love to believe that he was alive any better than I. But I'm afraid that he is gone. But I am happy to report that his spirit is still alive in all of his fans, in the good things that they do in his name. And that's basically the song that I wrote called The Boy from Tupelo. So you've been fantastic for me, so let me do that song for you called Song About Elvis. rock and roll. And that's a mighty rocky long road to travel for a boy from Tupelo. He kept on reaching higher till he reached the impossible dream. Now the whole wide world remembers how that boy could sing. As the kingpin resurrected, was he ever really gone? Is he walking here among us with the Father on the throne? He shared his music from the heart like none we've ever known. As the kingpin resurrected, was he ever really gone? Well, they say he left us quickly in the middle of the night, but we keep his spirit burning like a candle burning bright. If he's somewhere out there watching us, well, I know that he is proud to see the legacy of the charity carried on by his faithful crowd. As the kingdom resurrected, was he ever really gone? Is he walking here among us with the Father on the throne? He shared his music from the heart like none we've ever known. As the kingdom resurrected, was he ever really gone? Play it, brother. As the kingdom resurrected, was he ever really gone? Is he walking here among us with the Father on the throne? He shared music from the heart like none we've ever known. As the kingdom resurrected, was he ever really gone? As the kingdom resurrected, was he ever really gone? Is he walking here among us with the Father on the throne? He shared music from the heart like none we've ever known. As the kingdom resurrected, was he ever really gone?
Okay, my herrer. Elvis' favoritsanger, Mr. Shaun Nielsen.
You can't make me do it, can you? No. Thank you. You've been such a fantastic audience. I can't just leave you with that. But that particular song we did put out on the cassette that's called 15 Years of Memories. That we have probably had only 6 with us, but if you won't mind wear out, you can talk to Henrik about it. But one of my most pleasant memories was a song Elvis and I did together back, released in 1977, shortly after he passed away. But the story was told of a man who was in the hospital dying. His wife had been by his bedside 3 days and 3 nights. Somewhere in the middle of the night, between midnight and dawn, she lay down beside him and dozed off. While she was sleeping, the man felt himself begin to pass away, and he didn't want her to see him pass away. So he took a notepad and a pencil from the bedside, and he wrote, softly, very softly, for my heart, if you should wake and see me go, so I leave you softly, long before you sleep.